Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Annabelle Howes, filling in for Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, May 16th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Alabama's new cell phone ban in public schools becomes law, Cullman County students take the lead in a character-building service expo, and runners get muddy for a good cause at the Sasquatch Mud Run. All of this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. First up, Governor Kay Ivey is changing the way students use phones in class, or rather, how they won't be using them. The governor has officially signed the Focus Act into law, a move aimed at cutting distractions and boosting academic focus by restricting students' cell phone use in Alabama's public schools. The law prohibits students from using smartphones and other wireless devices during the school day, except in emergencies or when required for educational purposes. Governor Ivey says the goal is simple: keep students focused on learning, not on their phones. Supporters of the bill, including parents, teachers, and lawmakers, say it's a response to growing concern about the role of digital distractions in the classroom. The law also requires school systems to put internet safety policies into place for any school-owned devices used by students. The Focus Act also includes another layer of protection, a requirement that all students receive social media safety training before entering the 8th grade. Lawmakers behind the bill say it's about preparing students to succeed both in and out of the classroom. Up next, middle schoolers in Cullman County stepped into the spotlight last Friday for a leadership program designed to inspire character, service, and leadership thanks to the Liberty Learning Foundation's American Character Program. The program, hosted at multiple schools throughout the county, helps middle schoolers build essential life skills, from financial literacy and career planning to teamwork and civic engagement. A highlight of the day was the Good Characters Expo, a student-led showcase where teams presented their community service projects. Ideas ranged from school cleanups and supply drives to nursing home visits and other local volunteer work. 6 schools participated this year: Good Hope, Cold Springs, Parkside, West Point, Holly Pond, and Hanceville. Students worked in small groups to design and implement their own service projects, then presented their results to friends, family, and community leaders. Organizers say the goal is to help young people realize that service and leadership aren't limited by age. They can start making a difference now. And with teamwork, planning, and a little confidence, these students are already stepping into their role as future leaders. Liberty Learning educators also taught students valuable soft skills like eye contact, handshakes, and public speaking, all part of preparing them to be involved, informed citizens for years to come. And to finish up our top stories, it was mud, mayhem, and a whole lot of fun at Stony Lonesome OHV Park this past Saturday, as families gathered for the park's annual Sasquatch Mud Run. The event, held every spring, features 2 fun-filled courses: a full 5K obstacle race for competitive runners, and a 1-mile fun run for families and younger participants. What started as a traditional mud run years ago has since grown into a community favorite, thanks in part to the now famous Sasquatch mascot, who helps kick off the event each year. This time, park manager Tyler Lindsay donned the furry suit himself. He says the event gives families a unique chance to get outside and play together, and judging by the muddy kids and smiling parents, it's a hit. Proceeds from the run go towards Cullman County Parks and Rec, helping cover staff support, maintenance, and outdoor programming. Lindsay, who's been with the park for 15 years, says he's proud of how the event brings people together and supports the community. Stony Lonesome remains open Friday through Monday and spans over 1,400 acres with trails for everything from off-road vehicles and mountain bikes to horseback riders and hikers. You can learn more at stonylonesomeohv.us. Those are the top stories happening in Cullman today. Coming up, Cullman takes center stage at an upcoming Trash Pandas game, all in support of local kids in need. Sports is next.
I'm Lieutenant Chad Whaley with the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, and it's my pleasure to announce 2 upcoming firearm familiarization classes that we'll be hosting for the general public. With springtime here and summer quickly approaching, we know just how valuable everybody's time is. Because of that, we've decided to offer 2 trainings. The first will take place on May 20th. The second will be the following Thursday on May 29th. Both classes will take place from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. at our shooting range, which is located off of County Road 122. Spots will be limited, so we do ask that you register. In order to register, you can simply email me at cwhaley@cullmansheriff.org. You will receive one-on-one instruction from our deputies and firearms instructors that will teach you how to safely and effectively use and care for your firearms. From the Cullman County Sheriff's Office, we just want to say thank you for continuing to make Cullman County special, and we look forward to seeing you there.
Welcome back. In today's sports segment, let's get a preview of a special event coming up in August. The Rocket City Trash Pandas are bringing the spirit of Cullman to Toyota Field with the highly anticipated Hometown Throwdown, a special event celebrating the Cullman community while giving back to a worthy cause. This exciting night of baseball, community pride, and philanthropy is set to take place on Friday, August 14th at 5:30 p.m. when the Trash Pandas take on the Knoxville Smokies. In the spirit of giving, a portion of the evening's proceeds will support Kurt's Closet, a nonprofit dedicated to providing clothing, shoes, and essentials for children in need. Founded by Ashley Wilson in memory of her son Kurt, Kurt's Closet has become a beacon of hope for families in North Alabama. Fans attending the game have the opportunity to contribute to the cause through an optional donation when purchasing tickets. At the end of the Hometown Throwdown series, the Trash Pandas Foundation will present an additional donation to the Hometown Community Spotlight based on the number of fans who attended. Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce President Joey Orr said that they are thrilled to bring Cullman County to the Rocket City for a night of fun and community spirit. Orr said that this event not only highlights what makes Cullman special, but also supports an incredible organization that is making a difference in the lives of local children and families. Tickets for the Hometown Throwdown are available now at www.milb.com. Cullman residents and supporters are encouraged to wear their hometown pride and show up in full force to support the Trash Pandas and Kurt's Closet. And that wraps up sports for today. After the break, science fog fills the room at a local school, Wallace State honors its top students, and how you can enter a statewide photo contest. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Science took center stage at Cullman City Primary School last week, and for students, it was a blast, literally. All kindergarten through 2nd grade students gathered for a special STEM demonstration on May 8th, hosted in partnership with the Southern Research Group. Pre-K students joined in too, watching the action live from their classrooms. The event focused on the states of matter, solids, liquids, and gases, and included some eye-popping experiments. Students learned about chemical reactions, including combustion, and discovered the 3 ingredients needed to start a fire: fuel, energy, and oxygen. In one exciting moment, the presenter used liquid nitrogen to shrink a balloon, nicknamed Ollie the Octopus, and once the balloon had warmed back up, it reinflated and floated away, giving students a real-life look at how gases react to temperature change. And for the grand finale, a huge cloud of fog and mist filled the room, created by combining liquid nitrogen with warm water, giving students a lasting visual of changing states of matter. STEM and math intervention teacher Anna Anderson called the show a meaningful experience that tied in perfectly with the school's broader STEM learning goals. She said the best part? That the students had a blast while learning. Wallace State Community College recently held its annual Honors and Awards Night, a celebration of academic excellence, leadership, and service across its student body. More than 6,000 students make up Wallace State's campus, and this event was a chance to spotlight those making the biggest impact. Taking center stage was Diego Castro Aramburo, who received the President's Cup, the college's highest honor. He's graduating with a 4.0 GPA in engineering technology and is also known to many as Wallace's beloved lion mascot, Wally. 4 additional finalists were recognized for the prestigious award: LaPortia Foster, Carly Kane, Joseph Sierra, and Jared Smith. President Dr. Vicki Karlowicz praised all honorees, noting Wallace students consistently outperform when they transfer to four-year schools and are high in demand by employers. Congratulations to all of this year's honorees for their hard work, dedication, and school spirit. The Alabama Farmers Federation is inviting photographers young and old to showcase the beauty of agriculture in its annual Farming Feeds Alabama photo contest, now open through September 15th. The contest features two categories: youth, 17 and under, and adults, 18 and over. Entrants can submit one original photo taken in Alabama in 2025 that highlights any aspect of agriculture or forestry. Think cattle, crops, poultry, or timber. Photos will be judged on quality, storytelling, and connection to Alabama farm life, with youth winners receiving a JBL Bluetooth speaker and adult winners receiving a Sweet Grown Alabama gift basket. Top entries will also be featured in the 50th anniversary edition of Neighbors Magazine this November. To enter, visit alphafarmers.org/photo contest. Only online entries are accepted and photos must follow safe farming practices. For more questions, email Maggie Edwards at medwards@alphafarmers.org. This week is National Police Week, and the City of Cullman is taking a moment to recognize the men and women of the Cullman Police Department. From patrol officers to detectives and support staff, these individuals put their lives on the line every day to protect and serve our community. City leaders say they're grateful for the department's unwavering dedication and everyday sacrifices. To all those who wear the badge, thank you. Your courage, commitment, and professionalism make Cullman a safer and stronger place to call home. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at the weather ahead and pay our respects with obituaries. I'll be right back after this quick message. Let's take a moment to pause and pay our respects to those who lost their lives this week as we turn to obituaries. Anthony Garrett Smith, 58 of Cullman, passed away Wednesday, May 14th. Funeral service will be held at 2 p.m. on Sunday, May 18th at Cullman Funeral Home Chapel. The family will receive friends on Sunday from noon to 2 p.m. Marion Jackie Burks, 82 of Cullman, passed away on Wednesday, May 14th. Funeral service will be held at 3 p.m. on Monday, May 19th at Center Grove Cemetery. Voight Gregory, 76 of Holly Pond, passed away on Wednesday, May 14th. Visitation will be held on Monday, May 19th from 11 a.m. until services begin at 1 p.m. All services will be held in the Holly Pond Funeral Home Chapel. Burial will follow services in Etha Cemetery. Our thoughts and prayers go out to their friends and families. Now let's take a look at your weekend weather forecast. Today will be mostly cloudy with highs near 86. Expect a warm breeze out of the south-southwest around 10 miles per hour, with gusts as high as 20. Tonight, rain chances will pick up with a 70% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mainly after midnight. Some storms could bring brief heavy rain. Lows will stay mild around 70 degrees. Tomorrow starts with a chance of showers and storms through the morning hours, but things could gradually improve into the afternoon. It'll be partly sunny with highs again around 86. Tomorrow night, we're looking at a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, it'll be mostly cloudy with lows dipping to around 67. Sunday brings more widespread rain. We'll have a chance of showers in the morning with a higher chance of thunderstorms building in by the afternoon. Highs will stay warm near 84, but you'll want to keep that umbrella close. The chance of rain climbs to about 60%. Storm chances taper off on Sunday night with a 30% chance of lingering showers. Expect mostly cloudy skies and lows around 68. That wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us, and remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting CullmanTribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll see you bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. I'm Annabelle House with Cullman Today. Have a great day, Cullman.